A modern expedition is using 3D technology to document the wreck of a historic research vessel. The Terra Nova was the ship Antarctic explorer Robert Falcon Scott used on his fatal mission to the South Pole. Now, more than 80 years after it sank, it's helping polar science. Peter Cowan shows us how aboard the research ship Atlantis.
They're just getting Alvin the submersible ready for a dive down to the shipwreck. We're just off the coast of Greenland. This is the farthest north that Alvin has ever been in the water, and it presents some challenges. That water is just 2 degrees Celsius, very chilly for the swimmers needed to launch and recover this submersible. And then there's the icebergs. One came so close to the ship, they had to cancel one of the dives.
We did see this morning that there were icebergs about. We didn't think that that would be that big a deal. We were wrong. There are not just one, but 2 icebergs that beelined right at the wreck site. In fact, at this very moment, one of them is over the wreck site.
These dives are bringing back the most detailed pictures we've ever seen of the Terra Nova. This is the ship that Robert Falcon Scott used to reach the South Pole. It's showing us things like the double wheels at the stern of the ship, some other things like the boiler and the steam winch that were on board. Before and after it was an exploration ship, it was used as a sealing vessel based out of St. John's, Newfoundland. We're not just getting video, we're getting a 3D model that's being created with new technology. It'll allow historians to look at this wreck in 3 dimensions, but this is also very useful for biologists who want to understand this new habitat that the ship has become.
The 3D model allows me to have the full context. So I know not just I'm on the bow, I'm on the stern, but this particular sample is 30 meters from the bow, and that means that, I can analyze things a lot more quantitatively. It allows us to be much more mathematical.
This expedition, being led by the Royal Canadian Geographical Society, hopes the data and images that it gathers will be studied long after this trip is over. Peter Cowan, CBC News, on board the research vessel Atlantis off the coast of Greenland.